Step 4. Draft your literacy narrative. Focus on writing 87 through 89. This assignment is a bit longer than previous assignments you have taken up in this course. It's estimated to take 2 to 3 hours to complete. Because it takes longer, we're asking that you consider completing this work over multiple days rather than all at once. There are several outcomes for this assignment, or it aligns with our outcomes, I guess I should say. We're going to develop a reflective awareness and personal insight into your experiences with reading and writing. We're going to use direct quotations and paraphrase in your writing to help draw out meaningful insights from scholarly and textbook resources. And we're going to use conceptual knowledge about motive and purpose to analyze prior experiences with writing. In steps 1 through 3, you began informally reflecting on your experiences with writing and reading. And one of the things I would suggest here is, before you go any further, I would go back and reread your submissions for steps 1 through 3 so that you can refamiliarize yourself with that work. You reflected on the types of writing you do and why you do them, your sense of your abilities with writing, and your stance or attitude toward different genres of writing. Now your task is to draw from your reflections from steps 1 through 3 and write a master narrative that shows us how you see yourself and your relationship with various forms of reading and writing. Any narrative needs a purpose, and to get you started, you might consider any of the following purposes for your own narrative. How have your experiences with reading and writing led up to your current practices, abilities, and attitudes towards writing? What struggles and successes with reading and writing have you gone through? What purposes and motivations have reading and writing satisfied throughout your life? Given the reading and writing you've done in the past, what aspirations might you have for your future self? What kinds of purposes, motives, and attitudes do you aspire to cultivate, and how might you get there? Your narrative does not need to deal with all of these questions. Instead, you might consider any one or two of these questions as starting points around which you can invent what you want to reveal. Expectations. The word count. 1,000 words, approximately 4 pages, double-spaced. Sources. Your narrative must quote, paraphrase, and cite relevant ideas from our textbook. Content. You have some flexibility here, but I expect you to focus on areas relevant to the focus of Unit 1, that is, this Why Write unit that we're in. So your job is to complete this drafting in this way and to submit the completed draft of your literacy narrative by the due date.